So our final 3 games of the season after yesterday's fantastic 3-0 win at Wigan Athletic. It puts us 5 points clear with 3 games to go. Bristol Rovers first. And then if that's not enough, then Morecambe away, who are bottom and probably going to be relegated by the time we play them. And then Barrow at home. Is it Barrow at home? I hope it's Barrow at home. It is Barrow at home. So we've got 2 out of 3 home games. I'll be very surprised if we don't finish this episode as champions. I'll be gutted if we don't finish the episode of champions as champions. Look at that. We've only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 game weeks where we've not been top of the league. Pretty incredible season. And also, we're on for 100 points. We do need to win all 3 games. A draw will kill us and leave us on that 99. And also, Harrison Mail is in line, is 1 clean sheet away from equaling the record. So we would like 2 clean sheets today. And that will see Harrison Mail get the League 2 record for amount of clean sheets. I've also changed my skin. I fancied a little bit of a change just to freshen it up, ready for the streaming, which is starting tomorrow night. So tomorrow morning there will be a video where we go through all the transfers for League One, and then starting tomorrow night probably around 8 o'clock-ish, I think, we're going to start streaming on Twitch and YouTube. We're going to do both to start with, and this save is going to carry on as a Twitch and YouTube. Obviously, you guys that are watching it as videos, you'll be able to follow it on because the live streams will then be uploaded as full video. So you can, once again, not miss a goal in this series. All right. And our journey then really starts. I think the jumps from League 2 to League 1 and League 1 to the Championship and then Championship to Prem get bigger. You know, we've done the easy 2 bits in terms of getting out the Vanarama. I think this season has proven to be easier than the first season. I think it's always difficult to get out of the Vanarama depending on the other teams in the competition. But this season has been a bloody breeze. Right, let's finish it off strongly. What have we got available? Not much. I think we're going to go as we are. So we did start Chris Conclark. We've got to start Antonio, though. We've got to start Big Mick. Chris Conclark, I feel like unless we can get an outrageously cheap deal, it will be the end of the road for him, which I'm absolutely devastated about. And as I said, we will talk about let's get these games done, and then we'll talk about what potentially we're going to do next season in terms of positions, transfers. Once again, I think it's really good that we're trying to keep the core of this team in the squad for as long as we can, and then that allows us not to go out and sign 25 players in one season. It must just pinpoints the areas that we need. Right, Bristol Rovers, down near the bottom. You would expect this to be a routine. We will keep our eye on Wigan. They are at Tranmere, who 14th. Maybe a little bit of a, no, it's not a derby, is it? But Lancashire derby? They're winning anyway. I'm not saying Lancashire because Wigan and Tranmere are not in Lancashire, are they? I don't know. Sorry, we've scored anyway. It doesn't matter what we're going to do because we've scored. Tyree Sinclair. I'd be fuming if that was against me in Football Manager. I'd be absolutely fuming. No one marking someone at the edge of the area. Steady start from us. Remember, we want clean sheets. We need 2 out of 3 clean sheets for Harrison Mail to break the record, which would be lovely. Latty's missed out. Thomas is in. Bollocks. Right, well, he's not getting a clean sheet today. Latty's missed out, signed his new contract, and now he can't defend. We don't want a little wobble in our first game, do we? That is not what we want. Right, Latty, throw in. Burstow's made it 2-0, look. Mugwan, Stones, finish for me. Great finish. 16th of the season for Stones. I love the Volante when it gets into these. Where is he? Where's Mugwan? There he is. Batty likes to find him in, and then just a nice little deft touch into Stones, who rattles it in. Back in front, 5 points still the gap. Tranmere, Declan Drysdale has pulled one back. Batty, it's 3-1. Love it. We're missing Alex Hunt at the moment, but I'm gutted because we're going to still lose Batty at the end of the season. He's just not going to stay, is he? He's still considering his options. He knows we're going into League One. He knows we're going up as champions. He was happy that he didn't get a move in January. He was happy to stay, but nothing has changed. I'm going to leave it for as long as I possibly can to try and sign him. Leave it till the last second, the last day, see if he changes his mind. Right, here he is. Deep one, Stones attacking it. Michael Antonio. quiet so far. Latty. Fagan Walcott, who's wanted by QPR. So that could be interesting in the summer because I imagine when they come sniffing, get in. Josh Stones is 17th of the season. This is what I mean. Target man. I know people in the comments in the last video and last few videos have said that we've lost that F9, but Josh Stones on target. It also gives us the option now of playing Josh Stones and Antonio, then rotating, and then we need to go into the transfer market and really sign a top striker. That is the plan. We're absolutely coasted, boys. Let's be nice. Let's give it a praise. Because our goal difference is enough. A point out of our last 2 games. But we want more. We want 100. They're going to score another. Nearly did. They nearly did. Right. Just going to do a couple of little tactical changes. Give some players some game time. So Batty is struggling. Let's get Greg Orley on. Not ideal. Let's go. Oh, go on then. Let's get Chris Conkalak on that left. Ollie Pierce up front. Cristiano on the right. Woo, there's some changes, boys. Obviously, Ollie staying. He will be our 4th choice striker next season. That's a poor pass. Oh, Conte's in. It's going to be 4-2. It is 4-2. Oh, this is not... It's amazing sometimes when you turn the computer back on and what you've been good at the last few weeks has suddenly disappeared. Because he's walked through an absolute gap and a half there. Good finish. Mail had no chance. It's not going to cost us, especially when I just asked for a little demand more in the last 10 minutes. Oh, God. Good header by O'Connor. It's going to come back, though. We're going to get a second go. Yep, we'll take that. That is awful. All right, Cristiano, Ollie. Will be probably leaving in the summer. Latty, O'Connor. Good switch. Cristiano, Stones was underneath it. Are they breaking? Or could we get a tackling? Are we going to get a tackling? No, we're not. Come back to Taylor. Hutchinson. McGuan steps in. Chris Conkalak on from the left. Shoots over the bar. We do seem to shoot a lot from distance. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots there. 6 shots. But there we go, boys. 1 ticked off. Still 5 points. 2 games. Let's move on to the next one. Right, so Morecambe are hanging on. To be fair, this is a huge game for them tonight. A win for them at home would leave them just a point behind our near neighbours, Harrogate Town. We'd love for Harrogate Town to go down, but we want 100 points more. And also, we still got that chance. 2 clean sheets. 2 clean sheets will give us that record for Harrison Mail. Chris Conkalak up front. We're trying. We're trying. Right, everyone else is decent. But they'll be fighting for their lives tonight. They've got Cedric Scott, Words. Notts County. Starting well. Nice build of possession. Akinyemi. Ooh, it's a slow pass. It gets to McGuan, though, to Conkalak, who's found Sinclair. It's 1-0. 1 minute, 24 seconds on the clock. What a move. What is Sinclair doing there? That is tremendous. Doing a little bit of the can-can. McGuan into Conkalak. Lovely little swivel and a lovely finish from Sinclair. He is top draw. He's absolutely top draw. Tight offside. It says we're not bothered. We're 1-0 up. What are Wigan doing? It looks like they played. They must have played the night before. Yeah, they got a 1-0 win over Grimsby. A point for us here, though, will do it. But we want more than that. Because we're on for 100 points. And we're unfortunately at the moment going to be sending Morecambe down. Right, Akinyemi. Batty. Sinclair. Good. McGuan. Pull it. Conkalak. Get in. I always feel a little bit happy when he scores. Maybe he's going to be good enough for League One. I still feel, though, if we do get Conkalak, we might then need to maybe say bye to like an Antonio and then really make sure we've got another striker that can be top draw. Because I don't think he's going to fire the goals. Between him, Antonio, Stones and Pierce, I don't think we've got enough firepower there for League One. I don't know what our aim will be. I think maybe mid-table would be a good start, I think. I imagine we'll be one of the favourites to go down. And then the budgets start really rising as Josh Stones is in. He's not got much pace. He holds it up. Allows Akinyemi and then Latty to get involved. It's a good tackle. Right, corner. My striker's taking it. Of course he is. Josh Stones. Felix. Josh Stones. Hits it. It was all part of the master plan. I'm taking a corner, but then I'm going to come inside.
That's what she said.
And then hit one beautifully from the second phase. Lovely little pass. Felix, these passes, I love these really intelligent passes. We're finishing as well. Our finishing today, boys, has been absolutely wonderful. And unfortunately, Morecambe, sorry Tyson Fury, sorry Tommy Fury. Any more famous people from Morecambe? Morecambe Wise couldn't be from Morecambe, could they? Surely not. Right, at this point, boys, I haven't really mentioned either. At this point, we're going to be champions as well. Champions today with a game to spare. Oh, don't do this. Don't do this. Well done, Harrison Mail, because we want a clean sheet. Right, let's do some changes. I want to get my club. I do want my club captain on the pitch, which is Callum Howe. Let's get Pierce on for Stones, who's tiring. I'll do just them two changes will do. Right, 15 to go. It's been a comfortable start to this. Well, comfortable all of the second half, apart from a little highlight from them and us finishing our chances. It's a really comfortable performance. Chris Conclark has made it for getting. I imagine now the Morecambe fans, they're not happy. They're disappearing. They know they are down. And you do feel like teams like Morecambe, when they do go down, they're going to find it extremely hard to come back up just because of the size of the club. They've been sniffing around that bottom end of the table for so long, Morecambe. They've finally succumbed to it in FM. Play. It's a good knock. It's a great knock. Conclark. Oh, he's offside. That would have been for his hat-trick. Yeah, he's off. He is off. Well done, Liner. Good decision. Still got time to get his hat-trick. We're going to praise it, though, because this is a wonderful performance to crown us champions of League Two. 2 championships in a row, and they're still not done. P.S. Is Pierce going to round it off? Akinyemi. Sinclair's there. He's hit the bar, and it's cleared. Batty. Connor. McGuan. Full-time. Champions, boys. Champions. Absolutely dominating these games at the moment as well. Which you'd expect. We've just relegated them. We've saved our rivals, Harrogate Town. Right, let's do the last one because we want 100 points. We want that clean sheet record, and then we'll see where we're at. Right, our final game of the season. Here's a couple, because it was a midweek game, that one. Unfortunately, Hunt's injured. I don't want to make any changes after. We'll just have to do some subs during the game. But we want to go strong. Chris Conclark, he's now at the last second pulling on my heartstrings. What do we do with Chris Conclark? Come on, let me know down in the comments. It'll be too late. It'll be nearly probably too late by the time. No, to be fair, this video's going out Saturday morning. I'm going to be recording Sunday morning, the Sunday's video, tomorrow's video. I'm going to be recording that on Saturday night. So you have got the duration of the first sort of 10 hours-ish to kind of get your comments in about Chris Conclark. It looks like he could probably do as a job as an advanced forward, you know. Because I do think we need to keep this. Oh, there's Dominic Telford there, the guy that we were looking at to play the F9 long term. Wide. We want a clean sheet, remember. Right, Vaz, Mahoney. Barrow started very strong. Stones has pinched it off him. Chris Conclark is racing. Oh, I thought he was getting in there. He did get in there and then decided to head it backwards, which was rather strange. Right, Campbell. We've won it. Sinclair. Back to Harrison Mail. He wants his clean sheet. Connor. Latty Fairweather. Akinyemi, who's been quiet. He's not been as, firing in terms of his numbers. Chris Conclark's there and he's missed. He's hit the post. Yeah, he's not been as electric, especially in these last maybe 10 games or so. Here he is, Akinyemi, and he's headed it over. But he's still going to be a threat for us next season. This is where it's going to start getting really tough with a lot of these players. Vanarama, National League sort of level, League 2 level. We're well above some of their levels now. Like even Joe Felix, who was amazing in real life, like the best right back, probably the best player in the National League, and that's not even including Ollie Pierce. He's not great in the game. I tell you who is good in the game though, Tyree Sinclair, because he just headed it in. He's going to be all right for next season. Frank Sinclair's son, He's not great at heading in real life. He's scored so many headers for us this season. Is it Latty Fair with the assist as well? What's he on? 13 goals. 13 goals. He's nearly on 20 goal contributions, and he's been in and out of the side with injury as well. GG Tyrese. Good age as well. I think he's not too old. 25? Yeah. So at the moment, boys, we are on 101 points. We're going to do a little tactical video with this on Monday as well. This is my tactic for the week. And we're going to break it down. We'll go through it, show you what it's working at lower level. We've got a penalty, and then we're going to see what it's like with the big boys. So suggestions, what team around like the top 5 leagues in Europe would suit this Stones puts it in, would suit this 4-2-4 target man and advance forward. Got a lot of people struggling. We're not even at half time yet, lads. We've got loads of people blowing out their asses. Stones makes it 2-0. We're going to get 101 points, boys. Looks like we're going to lose in as well. Right, McGuan is dead. Greg Ollie, get yourself on. Probably your last game in a City shirt. I am going to allow Cameron John to come on at left back. Hopefully we'll be able to go in the summer. Deary me. And one more. It's always got to be Ollie, hasn't it? It's always got to be Ollie. Let's get Chris Conclarke back in as his F9 for a little bit. Do we still do that whenever? But is it his last game today? He's on a 6.4 at the moment as well, boys. 6.4. He's just headed it over. Okay, we'll go here. Corner. Oh, free kick. John whips it in. Sinclair is there. 15. Bear in mind that Tyree Sinclair's now on 15 for the season. 15 league goals for the season. We expect more from Chris Conclarke, don't we? Right, see this game out in terms of that clean sheet for Harrison Mail. 20 clean sheets for the season is pretty damn good. As well, we expect with the tactic as well, 4-2-4. It's not a 4-4-2, it's 4-2-4. It's very attacking. We've got a Volante drift coming out from midfield. We've got one of the wing-backs being extremely aggressive on the left-hand side. Oh, no! And I think Harrison Mail let it go through his arms a little bit. We're not getting that record. Mahoney drove through like a huge gap. Yeah, he's got touch to it. Ah, bollocks. Right, I'm sure the fans will be happy at full time that we've got our 101 points. It's not the end of the world. Are we going to lift a trophy? We didn't lift a trophy in the last one either. We're bloody champions. We've not lifted a trophy here. We're just walking off the pitch. Where's our trophy? Shambles. Right, 3-1. Sinclair, let's give him some love. 25 grand. So our budget for next season is 25 grand to spend in wages. We'll maybe move that up. What's 10 grand? 10 grand a week. If we move that into the wage, we might, not really worth it. You got to think 5 grand a week is 250 grand. So yeah, it's not gonna really do much, is it? Maybe a couple of grand in that might be able to get us maybe another player in. I don't know. We'll see. I'm quite happy with the squad. So leaving us, Jordan Rossiter, yeah, I am going to probably let him go just so we can maybe get another player in there that's maybe top draw, because we're still waiting on Dan Batty, who will explore his options at his end of his contract. I'm not going to do anything yet. I'm just going to leave it and see if I can change his mind at the last minute. Fallowfield's an interesting one. I don't know. I think the idea is that now we've signed Latty, that we maybe let Fallowfield go, because we're going to have 2 right backs. Nathaniel George Nathaniel George going, Chris Conclarke, and then going, and that's it really. All the others, I'm not going to transfer list anyone like Leon Gravata. God, get rid of him. Cameron John as well. I took him off the transfer list because no one wanted him, but we'll try and get him out. And then squad-wise for the season, if we go to the squad planner, goalkeepers, we're sorted. More than happy with those 3. Right back, I'm happy. Jeff King, Joe Felix, Dara O'Connor as a backup. Kingdom can do it. So yeah, Fallowfield is probably going to have to leave us, unfortunately. Centre-backs, Walcott, Howe, O'Connor, Kingdom. More than happy with those 4. And then left-back, we do need a brand new starting left-back. As much as we love Latty, we really need to step it up in there. So really, probably the most important position, I think, this season. Another central midfielder to go alongside with Rossiter, to get rid of Rossiter because he's going. Right-hand side, like winging areas were covered. Let's get rid of them. We've got Cristiano and Sinclair. Left-hand side, we've got Cristiano. Depending on what happens with Chris Clark, we probably need to, and we've got Antonio. So I just need to balance that up right, because at the moment we've got Cristiano, Tyrese, and then Akinyemi to play the wide positions, with then Chris Clark and Antonio doing a little bit. So if we replace those players, we need to make sure one of them can maybe do probably this side, this other inside forward, who can work alongside Akinyemi, who's done all right, 18 goal contributions, but I'd have thought we'd have got a little bit more out of him this year. He's had a good season though. Good season, more assists than what he got last season. So that is a slight issue. The striking role, I don't know where my right strike, I don't know why that's there. There we go. The left striking role is the target forward, and we're kind of Josh Stones, Antonio if he stays, which he's probably likely to do. And then we've got Akinyemi that can do a little bit of a job. And then the right one is the main one. Josh Stones, Akinyemi can do it, but I do want to sign an absolute pro in there. Or do we just go with Chris Clark? I don't know. Let me know very quickly down in the comments. I'm also going to be letting some staff go. I think there's some staff leaving us at the end of the season. My coaching team in particular. Oh, no, they're not. Gary Elphick has got another year left on his deal. We may bring in another assistant manager, because he's not mine. He's Hinselwood's assistant. He's done a decent job, but you know there might be like an ex-World Cup winning assistant manager to go alongside our legends that we've got in here. So yeah, we may dabble. We've got a space for an extra coach. We need to bring in a set-piece coach. The other thing with the set-piece coach is I hate, they're all regens, and I really don't want to have to, I hate bringing regens into my coaching staff. I hate that. So we'll hopefully find someone who is real. All right, guys, that's it. We'll see you tomorrow morning. All the transfers done in League One. And yeah, get ready for the stream on Sunday night. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you later.